Yeah, yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Rilla mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. I said stay woke, Rilla mode. Stay woke, Rilla mode. Yeah, hey, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you.
All right, fam, come on in here, smash that like button. All right, hit that. Smash that motherfucking like button. Smash that. Smashy that likey, make a likerson. Smash. Oh, it's Swole Slut Saturday, beaches. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh yeah. Some Saturday night papa in the fam, baby. Here we go.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown. You are the king of apology. You about to see a new side of me.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the
That
Daily
bacon
Swole.
though. Oh yeah. Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 17 hundo. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Far too kind. 17 hundo and 37 of the daily mother. Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swoleo, back with another episode, and today, episode 1737, Swole Slut Saturday. Today's episode of the podcast is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you bitches.
It's the fucking Catalina music. The fucking Catalina music.
All right, fam, what is going on? How are we doing, beaches? What's up? Let's get the little what's up dude. The little blue jabroni in the corner. What's going on? What'd you smash today? Drop in the comments below. Welcome to the Daily Swole. Any new first timers here? Probably. It's a Swole Slut Saturday. I didn't promote this one in advance. I'm gonna start promoting the live streams in advance again. I try to give people a little heads up, like, yo, make sure you go subscribe. Come follow Papa and the fam over on the YouTube channels. Come on, this is a live streamed show.
He's heating up.
We're just getting started. We're ready for a juicy man cast today. All right, so what'd you smash today? Hopefully you went to the gym. Hopefully you got your shit done. No, Pedro, you are not a noob. No, I'm going to give you one of these. I'm going to fart in your general direction.
Fart in your general direction.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that to you, Pedro. I didn't want to do it to you, but I mean, come on. You're not a noob. You're not a noob. No, you busted that cherry a long time ago. All right. Okay, settle down, fam. Settle down. What'd you smash today? Drop that in the comments. Make sure you're also subscribed on Apple Podcast and Spotify. You can bang your ear holes if you can't catch it live. Of course, the Daily Swole on YouTube. But remember, we got some other shows for you. Round of applause for the quartet of sick fucking gains. The quartet of sick fucking gains. You got the Daily Swole, you got the Swolenormous audio experience, you got Red, White, and Swole, and the Swolenormous Procast, and we got some new content coming on some of those channels, so stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Keep on reloading. You know it's going to be there, and I'll let you know when the new-ish drops. So I'm excited about that. Go check out the other shows available wherever you like to bang your ear holes. Of course, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you have not yet left a review for the Daily Swole, I'm watching you, fam. I'm watching you. If you're watching live, you got to hit that like button. But if you haven't yet left a review on Apple Podcasts, please do so. Please do so. I'm watching you. I'm motherfucking watching you. I am watching you. And last but not least, if you want to join the amazing Swole fam, SwoleNormousX.com, I'm going to go some gorillas. This is the last, 2 or 3 days left. Maybe 3 days, 2 or 3 days left of the Fuck Your Resolution specials. That's right. The Fuck Your Resolutions. The season is coming to a close. Don't miss out on that. I know some of you are doing the foosball tomorrow. You're going to watch some people go boomy boomy and throw a little oblong shape around. I know you're going to do that. I know you're going to go do that. That's fine. You can enjoy it. But if you're not yet a Swole fam member, make sure you check out the specials. Go over there, SwoleNormousX.com. Don't be a beesh. Don't be a boosh. Well, that's Tainty Tuesday, but you don't want to be a tainty magooch, do you? Do you? Speaking of which, we got some sexy beesh. So as you're dropping what you got going on tonight in the comments, as you're dropping what you did today, what you trained in the gym, holding you accountable, make sure you drop what you did today. I did arms today. I texted you earlier. I texted all of you earlier. I was having a couple of conversations with some of you, making sure that you're all getting your pump on. Papa did arms, but I want to know what you did. So drop that in the comments. Let's get this fucking beesh out of the nut. Put some respect on it. And drop some unicorns. Hell, maybe some eggplants. Bust a nut in the comments. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, and if you didn't think Leo was going to be drinking like you fucking lush. If you didn't think Leo was going to be drinking his champagne on a Saturday night, you're mistaken. Like what's the difference between today? It's another day. And Leo is boozing again. Now what the fuck, Falcon? For real, not during the anthem. No one wants to hear your shit. You're starting early. Usually you only give us fucking problems halfway through towards the end when you get restless and you get hungry because you're always fucking hungry and you can't have a taste. Jesus Christ. All right. Hashtag Swole Slut. Drop that in the comments down below. It is Swole Slut Saturday. And I know we got a bunch of sluts in the comments. I know we got some man sluts and some femme sluts out there. So drop that hashtag in the comments and we'll be giving away the Swole card at the end of today's episode. Let's get into the tip beaches. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh yeah. It's cold. Well, a lot of you actually are dealing with a lot of cold, no? We got that polar, we talked about yesterday, we got the polar vortex coming in, but it seems like it's going to be nice down here, at least in Florida. Nicer than what a lot of you are dealing with. I got some bone broth. Leo's not drinking bone broth, Lisa. Yeah, he's drinking bone broth out of a champagne glass or a martini glass, where the heck it is. Let's see. Crazy to see Leo in Iron Mask again. That was an underrated movie. I love Man in the Iron Mask. What a great movie. What a classic. Is it bad that I totally adore the Falcon? Jesse, no, it's not. I think we all have a nice place in our hearts for the Falcon, don't we? I think we all have we all have a special place in our hearts for the Falcon. We do. We all do. But Falcon's pretty much a cunt. And we have to deal with the Falcon's bullshit. We do our best. But, it is what it is. I mean, it is Saturday after all. It is Saturday. And we do got some Swole fam deliciousness coming at you right now. Let's get into it. Hey-oh, hey-oh.
What's in the box?
What's in the box, beesh? Ooh, we got one from Allie. Allie. I've been in my goal weight. You've been in it. You've been in that shit. I've been on or in my goal weight range for, oh, I get it. I have to pop a swole. All right. Pause.
I'm your huckleberry.
Pause.
That's just my game.
Time out. We're going to start this again. All right. It's Saturday. No, I'm not inebriated. I'm drinking bone broth. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now let's get this started again. All right. Let's start fresh.
What's in the box?
I'll read the post this time. I'll read it. Allie, I've been in my goal weight range for a while now. I want to really dial in on optimization of my health. It's more about how I feel and how I improve in exercise and how I feel than the scale. So I'm really focusing on reducing inflammation. This is a great read and listen to incorporate into what we're doing here. Good. It's not so much important how you feel on the scale. The scale is just giving you some feedback. So if you're one of those people watching or listening and you are a scale whore or a scale hound, what are we going to call these people? A scale slut? If you're always hopping on the scale and your scale is the be all end all. If you weigh yourself and you see a number you like, you're happy. If you see a number you don't like, you're sad and everything's dark in the world and everything's awful and you're a terrible person and nothing's working and you're miserable and you want to eat a tub of ice cream, then get rid of the fucking scale. But it's just some metrics. It's just some feedback. It's external. It's different. It's external feedback. So you're inside, like how you feel mentally, physically. These are all feedback mechanisms. These are all ways where you're getting some feedback. The scale is just giving you some metrics, but it's only one dimension, right? So don't get too wrapped up. We got a post from Amanda. Well, fam, I'm out of commission. I can't talk. This is one of those days.
Bullshit.
I gotta slow down. Take a deep breath. All right. Well, fam, I'm out of commission for a while. Wednesday night, I broke my arm and wrist. Ooh, shit. I broke my arm, my wrist. A Coles break. I guess that's the name of the break. Damn. And I'll just be in my splint until Monday. I guess this is a good time to work on my left arm strength. Once this god-awful pain stops, that is. All right. Well, that doesn't sound that bad. Is that I'll be in my splint until Monday. So does that mean that it's going to take a lot longer or you have to stay off it for a long time? How long do breaks take? Break usually takes 4 to 6 weeks, or is it less now? I guess it depends on the depth or the severity or the type of break. If it's a full break or if they have to do anything, surgery and stuff like that. It sounds like if you're only in a splint till Monday, it doesn't seem like it's that bad, but I'm sorry to hear it. Much love. Everyone can show some support. Let's give some gorillas to Amanda. Sorry to hear about that. No good. We got one from John inside pillar number 5, mobility, in the discussion boards on Swolenormous X. So make sure you're using those discussion boards. You can jump in there. Hey fam, got a yoga question. Oh, we got some answers for you. I got a yoga question. I'm about 4 weeks into the 90-day dash, and I really would like to incorporate more yoga. Would I be overloading if I did the starter class 6 days out of the week in the morning and the assigned 90-day dash workouts in the afternoon, including the Swolga? I really love mornings. I do yoga followed by brain gains. My janky joints feel great all day. My mind is clear. Just want to get that almost every day, but don't want to injure myself. Thanks, fam. No. I'm going to go out and say, no, you're not going to overload yourself. But yoga is great because I would just make sure, John, that whatever you're doing for yoga, if you're sore, if you feel fatigued, then maybe in the mornings you could do an express class do a starter class, do a yin class in the morning or something like a morning flow. Those types of flows for the morning, the way I know you're mentioning this, it's very much a decompression. It's a great way to get your mind centered, and it's not going to be overloading. The only thing that I would be concerned with is holding yourself to some sort of scheduling standard that might be overloading you and you're trying to fit in too much. So you're trying to create too many habits where you're doing your brain gains and your yoga in the morning, and then you're doing your training in the afternoon, and then you're also doing Swolga. You're not going to have to necessarily do the Swolga if you're doing the yoga at a different time. You can adjust. I just don't want you to get discouraged if one day you miss it and you're thinking, I'm not saying your schedule works like that. If you're able to execute it, it sounds fine. You're not going to overdo it by doing a little yoga in the morning. So I wouldn't worry about that. If you feel yourself getting a little bit fatigued, then just find a class that feels restorative and you'll be fine. Usually extra yoga, because remember, you're still bending, you're still twisting, you're still moving. And if you're opening up joints and you're opening up your body and because you're still activating muscles. You're activating muscles when you're practicing yoga. So I want to maybe clarify this point for a little bit. Yoga is not just pure relaxation. It's not just home. If you don't practice yoga, there's hardcore yoga. There's power yoga. There's vinyasa flows. There's higher level yogas. And when you are new to moving and twisting and moving in multiple planes of motion, activating stabilizer muscles and really opening Pandora's box with your body, it's very easy to actually tweak something. You can absolutely get hurt doing yoga because you're using muscles and you're moving in a way that you never have. If you're doing it properly, you're breathing, you're going slow, you're not trying to overdo it. So you might not be overdoing it in class to class, but the volume, if you ramp up too quickly. So yeah, just don't overdo it. So sounds fine, John. Good question. All right, let's see here. How many days a week does anyone here watching or listening, not listening, does anyone here in the live chat, do you do yoga more than once a day? Anyone do multiple sessions a day? All right, Rachel, I remember the first time I finally mustered up the courage to wear a sports bra to the gym. I felt so exposed. Got a burp coming. Here we go. Hey-o. Oh, that was a bubbly one.
I like to caress rusty spoon.
Yeah, that was nice. It was very satisfying. I know it was softer, but it's a broth burp. It's different. All right, so I felt so exposed because she's wearing a sports bra to the gym. I wasn't used to showing so much skin, especially while doing awkward exercises like hip thrusts and fire hydrants. You know, the exercise that make a person just want to avoid cringeworthy eye contact with other gym members at all costs. Yeah, I still pointedly look at the ceiling or the floor as much as possible while completing those movements. Now it's been exactly 1 year since the day I took the photo on the left, and I can honestly say that I prefer to work out in sports bras. I definitely still have progress I want to make and goals I want to reach, but I'm really proud of how far I've come in my fitness journey. I can't wait to make new comparison photos next year. This is what body positivity should be about. Also, let this serve as a reminder that 1 year can make a huge difference. I personally know that health journeys can feel like they take forever and that it's hard to see progress day by day, but the process is worth it. Keep it up, fam. Very nice. Very nice. That's great. I agree. Body positivity should be about taking care of your health. That's what it should be. Let it be known. Let it be known that Rachel has the secret to body positivity. You mean respecting your body and actually investing in your health and wellness? You mean, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shocker. Shocker. Good for you, Rachel. All right, we got one from Sandy, new member to the fam. Heyo, what's going on, Sandy? Everyone drop some biceps and gorillas in the comments for Sandy. Welcome to the Swole fam.
Hello, baby.
Hey all, new here but not to exercise. I lost 100 pounds and maintained it for 10 years. Through clean eating and avid exercising with running, but over the past 2 years, I've struggled with menopause and frankly, with motivation and connectedness with a great community. I am remarried recently and my husband is not active. Not to blame anyone else but me, but it does factor in. I've been wandering around trying every program and stumbled across this, and it looks great. I have a hard time with virtual as opposed to in person, but hoping this is different. Looking forward to jumping into the 90-day dash or scorched earth. Well, welcome to the fam. And yeah, a lot of people like to do things in person. Maybe sometime, some people have to, obviously in 2021 with the quarantines and stuff, it's fantastic to have, there's so many different ways. Let me take it this direction. And I want to hear what you have to say in the comments too, because what's beautiful about the Swole fam and Swolenormous X is that there's so many different ways you can use it. You can completely have you can have your own program from let's say you're doing something at a strength training gym, or you have some kind of protocol, or you have a coach or a personal trainer in real life. You can have access to Swolenormous X. You have an amazing online fitness fam. We're in real life too. You also have all the yoga classes, the meditation. Like, there's so many different ways you can leverage Swolenormous X. It doesn't have to be, it could be anything you want. You can absolutely use it and customize it in so many different ways. There's so many different facets. And of course, we're always adding new stuff to it and expanding it and developing it. So there's a lot of different ways you can leverage it for what you need. So I would actually maybe, Sandy, if you're listening to this, or if you haven't yet commented on this post, make sure you go into this one's in the private Facebook group. Make sure you go and drop a comment here, and let's get some more context where she is coming from to see where she can move into. So I would recommend Sandy does the 90-day dash. I wouldn't jump into scorched earth right away. She could transition into scorched earth after she goes through the second phase of the 90-day dash. So 2 months in, she could switch over. So it depends on what her experience is. So we can get a little more input and see, you'll get a little more feedback from what Sandy's working on. What's up, Fappy? Thanks for the knowledge pop. I used to think yoga was for basic biches that suck down Starbucks, but I'm loving it. I know, right? A lot of people still think it's for chicks. They don't respect it. They don't respect it. Let's see. Respect the yoga. Respect the yoga. All right, we got a post from, this one's from Skylar. Skylar. Happy Friday. This isn't really a flex, but I'm getting myself together again. I've been dealing with grief and bad mental health lately, but this morning I'm picking myself up, my boyfriend and I going on a run at 6 a.m. and I'm eating way better now. I've also cut out all soft drinks too. I still struggle a lot with EDS, mainly in my shoulders right now, which is making weights and strength training very hard, but I'm proud of myself for getting up and not quitting completely. I will ease my pain and I will look after my body, and I will not let my fear and mental illnesses control me anymore. If you're anything like how I was at the start of this week, then don't give up. And if you feel as if you have no one else, then know that I'm here and I got your back. Let's go get it. Let's get it today, guys. I'll just finish it up. That's fucking great. Yeah, Skylar, getting me pumped up. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. Let's see, Josh, I started with Scorched Earth, but I had several years experience beforehand. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it's definitely not a beginner program, but it depends on what someone wants to do, because Scorched Earth is definitely intense. So if you're just getting back into it, for someone who maybe just be getting back into it, or hasn't done a lot of stabilization exercises, it's great. You can do the 90-day dash and transition early, but yeah, you're not going to go wrong with either one. But if you're not really currently in training, the Scorched Earth is going to wipe you out. Jesse, Papa's the reason I'm into yoga now. I never realized it could be such a workout till I saw him talking about it. Yoga is legit. Yoga is legit. Absolutely legit. All right, we got one more with the fam. We got one from Tobias. Flex Friday. What's up, fam? What's up, T? First winter in 7 to 8 years that I spent at home, and not in Asia. And not in Asian? Oh, not in Asia. I miss the sun. There we go. That's right, Tobias. You traveled to, where is it? You traveled to Thailand, I think, and not in Asia. I miss the sun, the heat, and the food. I've been unfocused regarding my nutrition, eating too much, and my dormant psoriasis that I haven't had any problems with since I was a teenager are starting to pop back up. I've adjusted the nutrition, so it's back on track, but let's hope for an early spring. Anyone else dabble in Captain of Crush? I always had a strong grip And this Christmas, I bought a CC number 2, Captain of Crush. Oh, is it like a grip thing? I wish I bought one 20 years ago. It's a fun toy. Currently, negative 14 degrees centigrade here. Beautiful, but chilly. God damn. Well, glad that you are, I don't know, taking care of yourself. Obviously, you miss Asia. You miss Thailand, I believe it was. But I guess you could always go back. Is there a reason why you went back? Any reason? I'm just curious. I wonder. Look, now that I moved to Florida, I mean, I've been down here for like, come on, almost 20, 16 years, right? But it's just, I can't do the cold anymore. Fuck that shit. Everyone that's dealing with freezing and shoveling snow, it's like, pff, it was a little rainy today. Today it was warm, but rainy. I prefer getting sun. I prefer the sun. I prefer getting sun all the time. And if I want to go get cold, I'll travel somewhere to get cold. But no, I prefer the sun. Just a little bit. All right, let's take some questions. If you got questions, drop in the comments below. Hashtag #AskPapaSwolio. Let's get into, we got some from Instagram. And if you have a question, you could drop it live in the chat. I see this one from Stephen Moan. We got here. Papa Swolio, does eating 4 boiled eggs during 18-6 fasting count as fasting or not? You're not supposed to eat for 18 hours. So if you're eating within the 6-hour window, it's considered by most people's definition as intermittent fasting. If you're eating during the day, there's 6 hours out of the day. If you're 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can eat between that. Otherwise, don't eat. That's what intermittent fasting is. And there's many different there are many different definitions of fasting. Maybe you do like 2 days or 3 days eating and 1 day 24-hour, or a 24, an 18-6, 16-8. It's just pretty much skipping breakfast, and then it gets more extreme. Let's see. All right, let's take a question from Instagram at Swolenormous. You can drop the questions there. Tom Scudero, what macro ratio do you recommend? Hold on, we got another burp coming. Oh, nice.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Oh, that was very nice. All right, what macro ratio do you recommend, Papa Swolio? Well, for most people, I would recommend a lower carbohydrate. I don't like talking too much about macros at the expense of the elimination diet, so I'm going to assume you went through an elimination diet. You figured out what foods work best for you, so you've already done all that. I doubt you have, just because most people haven't. But if you have, boom. Okay, so you've done the elimination diet. You figured out what foods work best for you. You're going to have to figure that out. You're going to have to see what works best for you. Honestly, most people should be doing lower carbohydrate, more higher fats. Most people are going to find amazing benefit doing higher fats and lower moderate protein, whether you want to eat more fish or grass-fed beef or healthy quality sources. I mean, unless you're doing, if you're a vegan, you're going to be doing tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of carbohydrates. So aside from that, generally most people, if you want to build muscle or lose fat, you want to lean out, you want to maintain, you don't want to have cravings, you want to be very satisfied. I'm just telling you, a lot of people would love to be getting in your animal nutrition, nose to tail, with supplements and or organ meats, right? To keep your carbs lower, maybe more fibers. You can dabble with certain vegetables and things that work best for you. But again, if you've done the elimination diet, you figured this out already. But most people would benefit from a lower carbohydrate diet. Now, what defines as low? It doesn't really matter. But if you're focusing a lot on carbs, this is carbs and vegetable oils. The carbohydrates, gluten, grains, processed dairy, all the sugar, the high caloric and more nutrient void foods. This is what people get into those traps. And seed oils and vegetable oils is why obesity is off the charts. So we've talked about that many times, and we can get into it. If we have more questions, you could drop in the comments and you could voice your questions and thoughts and such. Let's see, a couple thoughts here. Rihanna, I like more fat in my diet. I mentally feel so much better, and so do my joints. I agree. I feel the same way. Isabel, I got my 7 Pillars card today. I was so excited. Oh, look at you with look at your avatar is the picture. I love it. I was so excited. And my husband was like, who the fuck is Papa Swolio and why are you on his naughty list? Yow.
He's heating up.
Oh, I love it. It's so funny. I love funny. There's got to be, especially when you're getting texts, you're getting a text message from Papa Swolio, boyfriend's husband. Who's Papa Swolio? Who's Papa Swolio? Who's this guy? Who's texting you? Who's texting you about making sick fucking gains? Who's texting you about pinching your nips? It's an interesting thing to like. It's all right. All right. There you go. There you go. As soon as my boyfriend gets home from work, he asks if Papa's been on yet. Do you watch it? Do you watch Papa? You watch me? You watch me together? Or is he like, has he been on yet? Because he's fucking annoying. I don't want to hear him in the background. It's all right. Much love. Couples that gain together. Swole mates, baby. Let's see. Jesse, not all fats are created equal. No, they are not. Eat animal fat, seed, and vegetable oils are evil. I agree. I agree. Nip Dog, when I eat too clean for too long, I have to eat fat for feeling better and get some energy. Yo, I mean, what do you do more vegan, right? See, that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. Eating clean, eating fat isn't dirty. That's like a hardcore food pyramid misconception for like the last 50 years. Fat is not evil. Eat like beef tallow, animal fats, that's not evil. That's not eating dirty. What fats are you missing? What do you eat to feel better? Just curious. What do you eat to feel better? Curious. We watch you on the 43-incher. Oh yeah, the widescreen, baby. The widescreen. King Leon, does that mean olive oil is bad? I just don't prefer it. I don't eat salads and such. I used to consume olive oil. I actually used to like olives, but I tend to get bloated. Like my ankles swell. I tend to have like crazy reactions to olives in some cases. So I used to use olive oil, but I don't like cooking in olive oil because it burns. I don't eat salads. There's no use for me for olive oil. So instead, I would recommend to anyone like avocado oil, or I use beef tallow. So that's all I use or grass-fed butter, but I haven't even had butter. I pretty much haven't had any grass-fed butter in a while because I haven't been using it I haven't needed it on my steaks. I just prefer the tallow and I just soak it in that. And I have my sea salt on and I'm done. My Celtic sea salt and I'm done. Done. So I don't prefer it. I don't miss it. I didn't really find that much of a benefit with it. This is the way I eat currently. The way I eat currently is the most satisfying. The way I eat currently, and this is just my experience. This is my personal opinions and my experience. The way I eat currently, as you've watched me and listened to me develop over the past 5 years, focusing on organ meats, grass-fed, grass-finished, pastured eggs, maybe some white rice, some sweet potatoes. I haven't been consuming vegetables. I drink a lot of bone broth. I've been kind of like, keeping coffee every, a little bit. I've been drinking coffee. I told you, I think I mentioned this yesterday. I went off it for like a week and a half or 2 weeks. Now I just have a little bit, fine, just a little bit, nowhere near drinking as much as I was. So just kind of experimenting back and forth. I have never felt more satisfied with my food. I've never felt any, just completely zero cravings for other things. I do eat fruit. I eat berries. I like clementines. I don't know. I like fruit. I like fruit, frozen fruits, but mostly berries, lower glycemic, just better digestible for me, strawberries, things like that. But I do love fresh fruit, but it's the winter, when there's in-season fruit down here in Florida and there's mangoes and watermelon, like, sure, I'll have some, but I prefer like the way I'm eating now. It's just, I'm so satisfied. My joint pain is like negligible. My recovery is better. my strength, the way my physique looks. I'm not retaining as much water. It's just it's very maintainable. I feel so satisfied. So satisfied. You gave me so much shit for not liking coffee, and now you don't even drink it. I do. I had coffee today and yesterday and the day before. Oh, I give a lot of people shit for a lot of things. Yeah. No apologies. No apologies. You don't have to like coffee. I like it. Those things are always acquired tastes, just like wine is an acquired taste, or whiskey. Most of those things taste like shit the first sip, but then you start, getting used to it and you start tasting the differences, and it's delicious. That's part of the game. This is the internet. The internet is the place of dealing out shit. That's why people get so sensitive online. If you can't handle taking shit or this is like a locker room, the internet. And most people come on the internet, oh, it's such a nice and welcoming place. Oh, they were mean to me. Of course, this is the fucking internet. This is the problem with people that were not on the internet in the late 90s and the early 2000s. These are people that needed to be in those earlier Xbox chat rooms. These are people that don't know how to do communication online. The people that are getting all butthurt. No. You can't bring, just like Texas and all these red states that are getting infiltrated by everyone that's fleeing California, and everyone's afraid that they're going to change the laws and start bringing the woke bullshit to all the free states in this country still. So it's the same thing. People are bringing their sensitivities to the internet. Shit, you do not know what the internet's about. You do not know what the internet is about. Fucking literally, it started off with baby dancing and peanut butter jelly fucking banana dancing. The early internet was weird. It was all memes, jokes, and shit talking. That's it. If you can't take, these are people that were never online, but then got a cell phone in 2016, and all of a sudden, oh my God, you can talk to people? Oh my God, my feelings. You missed 20 years of the internet, or 30 years. You missed 20 to 30 years of building a thick skin and understanding what the internet is all about. So all of a sudden you throw these fucking snowflakes on a social media app, and then everyone's completely offended by everything. It's like, man, you're in a chat room or a lobby of a video game 20 years ago, man, you were getting exposed. It was going down. All right. What we got here? Renninger Moose on Instagram. How often do you try a new training style? It depends on what you mean by a training style. I'm very consistency is what gets you results. Changing and doing random shit all the time, you're not really doing a program. You don't really have focus. So a new training style, since the original quarantines back in March, I went really all in on kettlebell stuff. And that's really what's been a great backbone. Pretty much just bands, dumbbells, and kettlebells is what I've been doing for the last year. And it's been fucking amazing. So how often? Not often. Consistency is what gets results. So when you find something that works and you find your flow, you got to go all in on that. If you try to do random training styles all the time, you really lose your focus. So it depends on what the purpose of changing to a new training style. There has to be a purpose or a reason. It's not like you just don't change your training style because it's time to change it. You change it with purpose. So it depends on the context. Good question. Let's see here. What we got? Casual Nathaniel. How many sets and reps are best for building? Depends. You have to progressively overload. You can't do too much if you're brand new because you'll fuck your world up, but you have to build up that work capacity and that overall volume. So generally, I would say focus on less exercise and more sets and increase the volume of your overload, keeping the reps more moderate, 8 to 15 repetitions, but a lot of failure sets and isometrics and negatives. You want to overload the body. You want to overload the muscle. Start with 3 sets. Start with 9 to 12 sets for a body part or for a major muscle group. Depends on if you're starting out. So that's why it's really hard to give actual structure for someone that I know no context. No context. So the classic thing is 3 exercises, 3 sets each. That's so fucking chicken and broccoli and white rice. That's so disgusting. Just a boring, flat, like blah, flat conversation. So there's no emotion there. There's no color there just because it's a very generic thing. So you start there, start with a couple exercises, a couple sets each, and then you progress. And there are many different ways to do it, but I would be focusing on rep ranges anywhere between 8 to 15 repetitions. If you're brand new, start more 10 to 15 and just build the habits of going. I will give you this piece of advice. If you're really a beginner, less is more at the beginning. Don't overload your body. Don't push yourself. The number one thing that you can really fuck your world up with when you're first starting out is pushing yourself to failure, like doing sets so you can't do another rep. That will fuck your world up. That's what's going to get you the most sore. Those real controlled negatives and things like that, you're going to tear your shit up. So it depends on how new you are to the gym. So I would like to give more context, but maybe you'll have some insights just from what I mentioned there. So hopefully that helps. Good question. All right. Question from Punk Trauma. Do you spend more than an hour in the gym? Sometimes. I think a real solid workout, anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the volume. Just most people don't need to do, most people are working out or in the gym too long. It depends on if you're including your warm up and your cool down. It depends on if you're doing what type of body part or workout you're doing. If you're doing a total body workout or you're doing chest or chest and back or chest and triceps or chest and biceps or just legs. So how much you have to hit and what you have to do. And also what kind of training you're doing. If you're doing more strength training, you're going to need more rest between sets to produce max strength. If you are doing more bodybuilding, so it depends on the length. It depends on the style of training too. So do I personally spend? Sometimes. Usually it's about an hour or so. Louis double X, how many calories you eat in a day? Not sure. I would say 2,000 to 2,500. Probably somewhere around there. I don't think I'm getting any higher than that. I would say somewhere in that range. I couldn't tell you exactly how much. I mean, 2,000 to 3,000 is very vague, but probably somewhere around there. Maybe more, maybe more than I think, but I don't think it's more than 2 to 2,500, something like that. Maybe more 25, I would say. Yeah. Who am I kidding? It's probably 25 to 3. I don't know. I don't count my calories, obviously. Can you tell? Get Fit 315. Do you believe in dirty bulking? Do I believe in dirty bulking? Do I believe it exists? Do I believe you should do it? I don't think anyone should be doing dirty bulking. Not today. Maybe in the past, maybe a long time ago, you just eat. I definitely gained more fat. When I was bulking back in the day, I got to the point where I was 225 pounds and I was definitely plump. I had a lot of water retention. I wasn't eating the way I eat now, nowhere close to the way I eat now. So I don't recommend people do it because it can really get you a lot of things like stretch marks and things that people try to generally avoid. You gain too much weight too quick. You're going to have other issues with maybe skin. You might have a lot of acne or issues trying to bulk and eating garbage food. Might not be sleeping super well. Plus, it's just not good for your body. And I'm really not a believer. I wish I knew this information back when I was training, but I'm happy where I'm at now, but I'm glad I caught it earlier than most people. But I wish I knew this information a long time ago. That way I would have made different choices. A lot of things that I was having issues with like, acne and skin and stuff like that and joint pains, a lot of it was coming down to likely the food I was consuming. Why not? I just wish I knew earlier so I could test it. And when it comes down to the foods I eat now, the earlier question, when someone asked me about the macros, the way I eat now, this is just because or olive oil. Someone's mentioning the oils. It doesn't like, even if you're eating something like that, like I did, and it didn't feel like it was negatively affecting me because I used to have olive oil and I didn't think like it affected me, but I'm not consuming it now and I feel fucking amazing. So I'm not saying that olive oil, I took away the olive oil and now everything is wonderful, but I don't eat it now because there's no context in which I need to consume olive oil. I get plenty of fats from my food, from using tallow. I get plenty of fat. So the absence of it is not causing me any issues. In other words, I am doing fantastic without it. So why do I need it? I don't. So, do you need, it's not just like you don't need a lot of variety with food. That's a big misconception. You don't need to eat the fucking rainbow. You don't need to have 1,000 different types of foods. You're not trying to get in food from everywhere, all the four corners of the earth. That's never been something that humans ever did. Humans never ate all this random assortment. You didn't, because you didn't have any transportation and foods that you can get from across the world. You should be eating consistent as fuck. You just need to get in all your nutrients. And if you're doing so and it fits your lifestyle and you're eating quality foods, you're going to be fine. I eat consistent as hell. You need your nutrients, period, end of story. You don't need to eat everything from around the fucking globe. That's not what is required for human health. It's not how we evolved. It's not possible. It's not possible for us to need fucking everything from all over the goddamn globe. You just don't. You don't. Let's see. How is Papa doing? She's good. She's in the other room. She's laying down. She's very fast. She goes up and down stairs like a boss. She's a boss. She's a boss. Let's see. All right. Let's get into some more sweet action. Okay. Reminder to check out all the shows on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you're checking out, of course, you can follow the Daily Swole on your favorite podcast app, but also the Swolenormous audio experience, Red, White, and Swole, and the Swolenormous Procast. Make sure you're subscribing to all of those. And if you listen on Apple Podcasts or iTunes, leave a review. Make sure you leave a review for the podcast. And of course, if you have not yet checked out swolenormousx.com, we have the 7 Pillars. You could download your copy of the 7 Pillars. Pretty fucking awesome. So free download there right at the top of swolenormousx.com. So if you've never gone to the page, you don't know what the 7 Pillars are, make sure you go and download the 7 Pillars. And you can check out the Fuck Your Resolution specials. Only 2 days remaining for the Fuck Your Resolution special. So if you're thinking about going unlimited, now is the time to do so. But fam, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, fam. It's time to go balls deep. That's deep. Oh yeah, it's time to go balls deep. Are you ready, fam?
He's heating up!
Are you ready? Are you ready for some fucking dookie poopies? Dookie poopies. Are you ready for some fucking poop? Are you ready for some Duke? Oh, we got some poop in the comments. Booger Bubble, Josh, Cerny, everyone's ready for some poopy McPoopsies. Let's see what we got here. What we got? All right, have not looked at these left. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, before we get started with some shit posts, tomorrow's Ask Papa Soyo Live. So I should have mentioned that when we're finishing up the knowledge cock portion. Tomorrow, Ask Papa Soyo Live. So tomorrow's Sunday. I know it's, the Super Bowl. Oh, it's a Super Bowl. People are going to play as the foosball. Foosball's for the devil, and you know that. But we'll be having our Ask Papa Soyo Live. So we'll shoot the shit, and we'll see what up. All right, let's get into today's fucking dookie.
What's in the box?
That's in the box. Okie dokie, we got a picture to get us started. Dun 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 dun. All right, get that nice gut hang. Just because someone isn't your definition of, quote, fit, doesn't always mean they're not.
My name's Forrest Gump.
I get it. Okay, look, you can be overweight and still touch your leg. Overweight doesn't mean that doesn't mean you're not flexible. Doesn't mean your joints don't have mobility. That's not what we're talking about. So this is a picture for those of you that are just listening. It's a picture of someone who's overweight, arguably obese, that's doing a yoga pose where they're reaching back and grabbing their leg. So, hey, look, this person's doing yoga or they're doing a stretch. So just because they don't look thin, it just means that they're not at a quality weight. This is it. This is it. All I'm saying is that if you are physically very, very big, like you're obese, you're putting yourself at risk. Having a lot of fat puts you at risk for illness, disease, a lot of issues, mobility issues, recovery issues, a lot of shit. So come on, like, come on, chill out. Chill out. All right, but we do got this. We got two more. So that was a little bit, that was a little taster. All right. Remember, hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win today's Swole card. Be giving that away at the end of the episode. Am I right? Oh, yo, relax. Jesus Christ. Enough. Hashtag Swole Slut for a chance to win today's Swole card. All right, let's fucking do. Are you ready? Oh, you're ready. We got some Dr. Rachel. Dr. Rachel Milner. Yeesh. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, Rachel Milner. We got a paragraph here. So this is a little graphic. If someone is in a larger body and they are restricting, compulsively exercising, obsessing about food and body checking, etc., that's called an eating disorder, not dieting. That's called an eating disorder, not health. That's called an eating disorder, not positive change. That's called an eating disorder, not discipline. If we would call it an eating disorder in a smaller bodied person, it's also an eating disorder in a larger bodied person. Fat people with eating disorders need treatment, not praise. I'm gonna disagree and I'm gonna agree, because I think you said praise. You mean praise for being disciplined. I think a lot of fat people need absolute treatment. A lot of people have eating disorders. I talk about this on YouTube all the time. What Dr. Rachel Milner is trying to leverage here, according to what it seems here, is that not praise for being disciplined and going to the gym and taking care of their bodies. They need treatment. All right, if you look at it that way, I mean, maybe they do need praise. Because if you are, I'll tell you right here, if you are restricting, you're not eating properly. If you're compulsively exercising, you're not thinking about your training properly. If you're obsessing about food in your body, yeah, you have issues. You have hardcore body image and, well, yeah, you have issues. You definitely need treatment. But that doesn't mean, what the problem with this is, if someone that takes exercise seriously and they don't eat garbage foods, all of a sudden you have everyone coming out of the woodwork saying, you're orthorexic. What? Because I eat real fucking food and I don't have a zero tolerance policy for absorbing, consuming stupid bullshit anymore? That's not orthorexic. That's common sense that you don't have. So enough of this. If someone in a larger body, that's the talk I don't like. Okay. You're not in a larger body. You're fat. Get the fuck out of here. If you're 7 foot tall, yeah, you have a large body. If you're 4 foot tall, you have a small body. If you're 5'4" and you're 700 pounds, no, you're not in a larger body. You're fat as fuck. Just saying. It's not a larger body. You're not in a larger body. Like, oops, I put on my fat suit. I shouldn't have put on this larger body outfit today. Well, yeah, I'm looking for a new rental. Okay. I was renting, like my lease is almost up. So I'm looking for a smaller body, but currently I'm in a bigger body. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Matt Damon.
That's fucking bullshit. So. Yeah, as if this larger body is just not you. It's the body. It's not me. What is this? What is this nonsense? Right? What is this nonsense? Okay. So now we got, all right. I will tell you before we get into this. All right. Last one. This is from a verified account on Instagram, which means nothing. We know it means nothing. Body image therapist. Okay. And we got paragraphs. Like we have two. It probably should be 4 paragraphs because I don't think this person knows what a paragraph is, but this is long. And we got some hashtags. So
well, I'll be damned.
So fucking strap in, bitches. Strap in. It's about to get fucking bumpy. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Let me pour some more broth. Let's see. SH. I remember doing all that stuff. I also remember when I was eating like I always had, but increased my activity a lot. Both times I had people worried about me. You can't win. No, you can't, because most people are looking at you and internalizing that and making it about them. And that's why they want you to do it or not do it. They want you to be successful, or they don't want you to be successful because they're not doing it. Most people are, using you as a reflection of what they are either handling or not handling themselves. Right. Okay. So let's take this one. All right. Juicy.
What's in the box?
¿Qué es en el box? Oh, God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. From the body image therapist. What is internalized fat phobia? IFP. Oh my God.
Matt Damon.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
There's an acronym for internalized fat phobia. There's a fucking acronym for internalized fat phobia. Are you fucking kidding me? IFP? I fucking F fucking P. Internalized fat phobia. It must be legit. There's going to be fat phobia specialists or something, certified in fat phobia correction or anti-fat phobia. IFP. Oh, I am not going to get, no, I'm IFP. No, I'm not going to give you, nope, I'm not going to use that acronym. I will not do it. What is internalized fat phobia? Nothing. It's fucking nothing, but let's read what you pretend it to be. Oh my God. Fuck my brain. Fuck my brain.
Strickland.
Internalized fat phobia is where stereotypical beliefs about fat people are applied to the self without any critical reflection or evidence and are considered to be true simply by existing as a fat person. I can't understand what these fucking words mean. All right. I love language. Language is important. I love speech. Freedom of speech is very important. I don't understand the organization of how can you take a beautiful language, the English, just language. How can you take language and organize words in this fucking way? How do you not and make no sense and make no fucking sense? IFP is where stereotypical beliefs about fat people are applied to the self without any critical reflection or evidence and are considered to be true simply by existing as a fat person. Again, over fucking two. No fucking idea. For example, quote, I must eat a lot more than other people, otherwise I wouldn't be this fat. Common sense. Quote, the reason I'm not thin is because I'm not disciplined enough. Well, maybe you're not. In IFP, beliefs are based on fat stereotypes instead of objective facts. Remove the C. The body image therapist, Ashley Bennett. All right, here we go. You want to see some of these examples? I must eat a lot more than other people, otherwise I wouldn't be this fat. That's probably true. If you are really fat, guess what? You're eating more than most people. You're eating more than people that aren't fat. Chances are, like, why? Why can't that be realistic? So there's no such thing as energy. There's no science anymore. No science. No more science. No more science. No more. No more. Yes. 2 + 2 = 5. Yep. Change it all. Change it. Memory hole that shit. There you go. Jesus Christ. I must eat a lot more than other people. Maybe you do. That's probably I guarantee that's probably a 99% chance. The next one, the reason I'm not thin is because I'm not disciplined enough. If the goal is thin, I think the goal should be healthy and muscular and lean. Lean as for you. You don't have to have a shredded to the bone, but to have muscle, good bone density, mobility, just vitality. Yeah, if you're not disciplined enough, you're not going to have a good physique. You're not going to have health if you're not disciplined enough. So yes, that's probably the fucking reason. Yes, you go out drinking all the time. Yes, you eat garbage and fast food 5 days a week. Yes, you're not disciplined enough. Yes, you have bad habits. Yes, that's a fact. But we got more paragraphs because when you say stupid shit, you have to explain it to death because people don't understand what the fuck you said. They don't know. They don't know what the fuck you just said. So you have to explain it if you have to have 2 fucking paragraphs to explain your post. You don't understand what you're saying well enough. All right, if you make a post that has a paragraph and then you have 2 massively juicy fat fucking paragraphs, if you can't explain your point simply, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. All these words, this is word vomit. This is word fucking vomit. All right. The caption writes, another basics post. You're going to fuck up the second goddamn word? You're going to fuck up. I can't.
Matt Damon.
I can't. I fucking can't.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
It's a basic post. It's singular. You made 1 shit post. It's not 2. Why can't, do you look at what you typed? Did you do this with your eyes fucking closed? Did you use word, like voice to text? If you're going to post absolute stupid shit, at least spell it properly. At least, how are you a verified account? Yes, I'm a stickler for fucking grammar. I hate it. If I ever have a typo, it fucking pisses me off. Just, why? God damn it. I bet you we have a there in here too. Another basic post for those of you who are seeking to learn some new terms to understand how you relate to your body and yourself. Yes, I need some new, yes, please. I need some new fucking terms. Keep throwing a couple extra pronouns while you're at it. I got time. Yeah, that's all I need are new fucking terms that you're making up for likes and follows on Instagram. How is this person verified? You're an idiot. Internalized fat phobia is a common experience for fat people where beliefs about fatness from culture are taken inside of oneself as being reasonably true without any kind of critical reflection or reasonable evidence of that truth. A period would be more than appreciated at any time. I have no idea what I just read. I can't go through I can't read this and then go back through it. I can't even make it through a sentence. I don't know what this means. Internalized fat phobia is a common experience for fat people. Objection, hearsay. How do you know what someone else fucking thinks? It's a common experience for fat people where beliefs about fatness from culture. See how vague that is? See how vague that is? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Beliefs about fatness from culture are taken, quote, inside of oneself as being personally true without any kind of critical reflection or reasonable evidence of that, quote, truth. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Nothing. It sounds like words. It doesn't make sense. The next sentence / paragraph, and this is the first one. There's another one that's longer than this, so fucking strap in. If you're someone who relates to this, even if you think there is, quote, some truth, too many quotes. So true. If you're someone who relates to this, even if you think there is some truth to your internalized fat phobia, IFP beliefs, these type of beliefs lack the nuance, complexity, and context to adopt as a reasonable personal belief.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I have no idea what that. See how fucking ridiculous that is. I have no idea what the fuck. I'm not even going to read through it again. I don't. There's more. What can be done about this? Oh, tell us. You have an ebook, don't you? What can be done about this? Start asking yourself, is the story I'm telling myself right now based on a fat stereotype? How could what I'm believing about myself right now be seen from another perspective? For example, let's poke some holes in this IFP belief. Again, that's internalized fat phobia. Quote, the reason I'm not thin is because I'm not disciplined enough. I'd be asking myself, is it true that all thin people are disciplined? What the fuck are you talking about? What are all the factors that could actually determine someone's body size? Could I be simplifying this too much? Can I recall some examples of times I have shown discipline in other areas of my life? Like cleaning your room is not like lifting weights and exercising, but okay. There are plenty of ways to poke holes in IFP beliefs, as they are usually oversimplified because they're from stereotypes. You are a lot more than a stereotype. Oh, you're an individual. You're a special snowflake. You are unique. You are different. You're not like anyone else. So because some people, aka most people that are fat and obese, have poor lifestyle habits compounded over decades, you are different. You're just in a larger body. And you are a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. No one should ever hurt your feelings or say anything that you don't like. It's just their internalized fat phobia. They are afraid of fat people. They're afraid of fatness. They are afraid of dying younger. They are afraid of diabetes. They are afraid of cancer. They're afraid of heart disease. But you don't have to be, because you have different hashtags. You don't have to worry about diseases because you have the right hashtags. And the hashtags that you have are hashtag body image, body acceptance, haze, health at every size, eating disorder recovery, binge eating, fat phobia, anti-diet, weight stigma, diet culture, mental health, hashtag non-diet.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I say no mercy. I say no mercy. You better scream freedom, Beesh. No mercy. None whatsoever. I'll tell you. You know, you might say at the beginning, or when I'm looking through, you might say, Papa Swoleo, you're being a little harsh. You're inferring a lot from what this person's writing. Maybe they don't think that way. Well, yes, they do think that way. And do you fucking know why? It's because when you write all that nonsense and you put these hashtags, at the end, yes, that's exactly the purpose of writing all of that. That means you believe in this health at every size bullshit, that you believe in hashtag binge eating. Not that you believe in binge eating, but obviously you do. You don't care about it. Hashtag fat phobia, this anti-diet, diet culture. Yeah, the woke fat body, fat shit fucking movement. But the real disgusting thing is adding in this ED recovery. I'm so tired of the shields. I'm serious. I'm really tired of the shields. I'm really tired of these fat positive fucking activists hijacking eating disorder recovery. It really pisses me off. I'm tired of this hijacking of eating disorder, that blanket. In other words, here's my shield. You can't be mean to me because I'm talking about eating disorders, you insensitive white man. No, stop trying to hide behind eating disorders to promote your fat activism. I'm so fucking tired of it, because real people have real eating disorders and it's a huge fucking problem. But instead of actually focusing on that shit seriously, what everyone else is doing is just leveraging it for activism so they can get attention rather than, and we're just completely making it a non-issue. It's a fucking shield. It's a facade. It's veiled in passion, veiled in compassion. No, they're not being kind. No, they're not being nice. They're promoting obesity. They're promoting average. They're promoting sickness. They're promoting disease. They're promoting laziness. They're promoting no personal responsibility. They're promoting, I don't know, they're promoting this fucking snowflake victim bullshit. We are done with it. I'm so done. Done. Go to the fucking gym. Stop being a lazy fuck. You want someone to respect you? You better earn that shit. Respect yourself first. Take care of your body. Very simple. Very simple. Let's give away this Swole card. Here we go, fam. Swole sluts, baby. Where's my swole sluts at? Rihanna Bixler, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, we got a question here too. Thoughts on carbonated water? I don't prefer it, but I mean, it's better than drinking soda. But I guess my thoughts, I don't know, just gas, just sucking down gas. Anyway, I don't know if any of you consume, but hey, congratulations on the Swole card. More importantly, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1737 in the subject, your mailing address. In the body of the email, congratulations. Congratulations. Any of you drink seltzer water or club soda? I don't know if carbonated water. I don't know if carbonated water is that. I'm not sure. It might leach. I forget if it leaches calcium from the bones, or is that just phosphoric acid? Was that in soda or Coca-Cola? Yeah, I would generally, I avoid it. There's no purpose. Yeah, just sucking down, adding just gas bubbles to your body. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the latest research on that, but yeah, definitely not necessary if you're asking me about that. Those are my thoughts. I don't consume it, but whatever. Yeah, we're not merciful here. We don't train for mercy. Fuck mercy. Fuck mercy. All right, so congratulations, Rihanna. You are the winner of the Swole card. Congratulations. Just drink some water, bish. Oh, no. No, Falcon. No. Sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Down. Oh, yeah. Oh, very nice. Well, thank you so much, fam, for joining me for episode 17 hundo and 37, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Seizcast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Nailed it. Such a fancy man. Nailed it.
I fart in your general direction.
That's fucking bullshit.
Don't forget to watch where the sun don't shine.
Inconceivable!
All right. Well, we did it. We did it. An amazing fucking man cast for a Saturday. Tomorrow. We got our Sunday Swole. We have our Ask Papa Swole Live. That's it. Ask Papa Swole Live. So a lot of questions. If we kind of got into some questions today, we didn't go deep enough for you. Fine. Come in tomorrow and we will be back for more. I'll be texting you and we'll be crushing it. So tomorrow, Ask Papa Swole Live. Go follow me. They got a lot of content to enjoy over on TikTok at Papa Swole, and recently revamped and relaunched the Daily Swole channel on TikTok. So go follow there. Remember, all the podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, go learn more, and SwolenormousX.com for the Fuck Your Resolution specials. 2 days left. Don't miss out. I'll see you tomorrow for Ask Papa Swole Live. Peace, McGee's, deuce, magoose, your boy, Papa Swole, out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket.
Oh, it's time to eat. It's time for some steaky. Go, Falcon. Are you hungry, Falcon? Are you hungry? You want some Falcon food? You want some yum-yums? You hungry, Falcon? You interrupted our national anthem today. That's unacceptable. The busting of the nut. That's a bad Falcon. That's a bad Falcon. You won't get all your food. Don't make me. Don't make me. You want 2 steaks? You must be nice.
Relevant, our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.